matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Buckeyes offense is up first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
How the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Blocked by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So LSU's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
No way to run up the middle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. coming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The punt team making their way on the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So, second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Durham. Fighting off the defender. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain to move the Stix as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, we reach the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark into that opening quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Ball handed off. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field. And they get set now to try the PAT.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0.
That makes the score LSU 7, Ohio State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Ramp down the middle. It's sharp. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's complete on the crossing route. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. Second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Is incomplete. It's now 2nd down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Gain of 2. 2nd down.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Third down after that running play. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Looks like LSU has the first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's a bootleg here. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Brown. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
2nd down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
2nd down pass. Complete to the wideout. Gain of 4. And 1st down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
By the tight end. Picks up 3. Brings up second down.
A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Grinding away with their running game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense threatening now, first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's third and goal. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe holding the 3 points.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score LSU 21, Ohio State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. The receiver makes the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
This one wrapped up. The quarterback will just take a knee. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.